Hey, it's Soul. As you look at Chromie do kind of a weird eye twitch thing in super slow motion, I want to talk about a quick thing that I just happened to see in a hotfix notice that I saw well, it came out a couple hours ago, but I didn't notice because I'm trying to do this whole Chromie scenario guide thing. But let me read off what's going on. The following hotfix is in testing. Blood of Sargeras can now be obtained from class hall vendors at a price of 5 Blood of Sargeras for 5,000 order resources. Now, this sounds like it's kind of a big thing. Players have been asking for some way to dump their order hall resources because some folks, myself included, have been amassing like tons and tons of them. I've managed to spend like some where I've managed to not make a lot for a little while. I think I have, let's see, how many do I have right now? I have a modest 83,000, but there are quite a few players that have a whole heck of a lot of these order hall resources, and well, that's kind of a bummer. There's just nothing to spend this stuff on, and it's just kind of, well, it's just kind of stagnating. So a lot of players were complaining about it. Blizzard at first, they were like, oh, we don't have any plans for it, this and that. But of course, obviously there was something that they had planned because now we have a hotfix incoming, and thankfully this is coming via hotfix. We'll be able to get rid of some of these damn order hall resources. But doesn't matter. Like how big of a deal is this right now? Should we care about it now, or should we maybe just kind of keep sitting on these resources till possibly later? I don't know, but at least at the moment, it's not that big of a deal right now because I still have because I still have these resources. I still have this stuff. It's not going to go anywhere. I'm not spending it on anything else right now except for like tokens of false hope and follower stuff and missions and what have you. But otherwise, it's still sitting there. I can spend it now if I wanted to, or I can wait and see, maybe, just maybe, maybe the pricing will go down. Maybe it'll be cheaper. Maybe it'll be more expensive, for all I know. But at least at the moment, this is something that I am excited about because at least I can get rid of some really, some excess resources. Some of my tunes have a lot more order resources than my main because at least I spend stuff on them. But as for other tunes, I just kind of keep amassing stuff. I'm amassing small amounts of resources here and there, and it's all adding up. So at least on some tunes, and maybe I'll spend all of it or a good chunk of it because I just happen to have a lot. But maybe I'll hold on to a good chunk of it too, just in case. Who knows? Maybe there might be a good use for it elsewhere, or they might introduce maybe not so much a change in the price of Blood of Sargeras, excuse me, but they might introduce other other things as well that I can spend order resources on, and then I'll be like, ah, shit, I just spent all the stuff. So at the moment, I don't really care. That's not a big deal. I'm just going to hold on to this stuff. I mean, I have plenty of blood. For folks that don't, for folks that, could really use the money or that want to try to profit out of this, okay, cool. But one thing that you can expect out of this is that, well, there are people that will definitely give a shit about this. They're going to be blowing all their resources, buying a bunch of blood, and dumping a lot of resources either into themselves or into the market. So this could result in fluctuations in pricing, which would be pretty darn chaotic. Because we're bringing in a lot of possible supply right before a raid is about to launch, and typically that's when a lot of resources are going. And since Blood of Sargeras can be used to buy pretty much any of the Legion resources, well, you can expect fluctuations or at least a little bit of chaos across the board. Again, there are probably a lot of people that do have Legion Fall resources, and for some folks, it's going to be a big deal. For me, not so much, but well, hey, you know what? Share your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. And well, who cares about liking and subbing? But I'm glad to have shared this little tidbit of news with you. So I'll see you guys next time. Stay breezy. Actually, I'm just kidding. Just go ahead and like and sub. Yeah, do that.